Hi, my name's Derek Evans. I'm the chair of Cancer Warriors and founder, and I've had cancer 3 times. After the 3rd time of being diagnosed, there was still the lack of support, and it got to the point where I was getting frustrated that nobody was wanting to do anything about it. So I thought nobody else is doing it, so I'll make sure we do something to create an atmosphere that's relaxing and also somewhere that people can go and they're addressed as a person and not a cancer patient, and it's about them as a human being and trying to support them and give them the information and advice that they need.
I'm called Susan Chapman and I've been coming to Cancer Warriors now for about 18 months, and I just find it really a good group, you know, for support, and you can have a chat with people, say things that you won't necessarily say to your family. And I just find it really good. But even when I've not been feeling well, I've still wanted to come because I always feel better when I leave than when I came. So anything that will make you feel like that's got to be a good thing.
Hi, my name's Kelly Lomas and I'm one of the trustees for Cancer Warriors and also one of the volunteers. I do lots of different job roles, from helping out at the coffee mornings to doing fundraising to even looking for new volunteers. Anybody's welcome to come and volunteer for us. Anybody that's been affected by cancer, had cancer, knows somebody who's had cancer, or just wants to come and help. We have lots of different roles, so don't think that you couldn't fit in here. There's a place for everybody.
My name's Steph and I'm a volunteer at Cancer Warriors. So the project Ambition for Ageing for us has enabled the group to expand to incorporate people of all ages, to give them a place where it's accessible, that they can feel comfortable in, they can talk about anything. It could be related to the housing benefit that they need, or it could be that they've not actually had cancer but they know somebody. It gives us the ability to pick a bigger environment and not just to nip into a cafe and say that alright, if we have a coffee morning here every 2 weeks. The process itself is relatively simple. You know, we've applied for it, we put everything in that we were going to do and then ensured that it matched the criteria to incorporate the older generation, and we found that having the older generation has inspired the younger people because they've got worldly wise information. They come in and they brighten up the day, they can talk to anybody.
My name's Larissa and I'm here at Cancer Warriors today at the support group purely because my mum used to come here. She found it a great support, but sadly she passed away in October. But we have been coming in intermittently to sort of like, you know, see the people and the friends that she met while, you know, when she came to the group. So by coming to Cancer Warriors, really, it's nice to speak to other people who are going through what you're going through. Because when you have, whether it's yourself that's diagnosed or whether it's a family member or a friend or whatever, I think when you hear the cancer word, you think you're the only person in the world that it's happening to. So it's just nice to talk to other people that are going through, you know, and are in the same boat as what you are. It's that support system, really.
At the moment, cancer survival rates is increasing, and it's getting a greater need to support people living with and beyond cancer. Now, what you find is people are living longer, so the generations are getting older, and as they get older, they need more support on such things as advice, as in information of where to go, how the system works, and things such as benefits, things that they're entitled to that they're not aware of, and it's constantly changing, and especially in a technology world that we're in today, that we like to make sure that it's simplified for an older generation.
Pat, rather than Patricia. I first started coming here because I have had cancer, I've had bladder cancer. And it was my daughter, she says, you could come to the coffee mornings because I enjoy coming here and talking to the different people. I mean, today is the most we've ever had at one group. This type of a group's probably important to people who haven't got anybody else that they can talk to, because it can be a very lonely life if either you suffered from cancer or you know somebody who has passed away. You know, yeah, I enjoy it anyway.
My name's Stephen Wilson. I'm here to support Cancer Warriors, but I'm also here to support prostate cancer. I also run a group in Droylsden for prostate cancer, which covers all Tameside and surrounding areas. And it's important that people find out the places to go to talk about cancer and information to where to go, what benefits to get. And it's good that it's in Newton because it's where I live.
The difference Ambition for Ageing has made to us is it's allowed us now to open our doors to the people of Hyde. There's a lot of people that are lonely, isolated, that we can now sort of reach out and get people coming in. Not just to come in and can we support them, can they come and support us as well? Because we have a lot of people that come through our doors who we offer a helping hand to, but then become volunteers and get involved in the groups themselves. So I think it's a fantastic project and everybody's working together.
It's important that people find somewhere that they can come together to talk openly about cancer. Cancer still today is a taboo subject in certain areas, especially in men. A lot of men don't want to talk about how they feel and don't realise it's okay to break down and have these feelings and cry. So we wanted to create somewhere that people can come together that have got a mutual understanding of what's going on, whereas people that have been diagnosed with cancer go through certain things that you wouldn't contemplate as not being in that position. Having family and friends around you supporting you is really important, but to have support of people that are actually going through what you're going through and really understand truly, and you're not putting pressure on your family or your loved ones, it's nice to offload on people that are impartial and people that really understand what you're going through.
As you know, I live in Newton, and places like this are good for the community. That when you get older, you want places like this to exist, so you can go and meet your friends, because as we get older, maybe move to somewhere smaller, but still in the same community, where you lose your friends on the streets. But we've got all these things around in Newton, the park, allotments in the park where people can go and grow things, churches, lots of local amenities that people don't know about or don't use. So it's good to get people out there, tell them about all these things, so we can all get together and make life worthwhile.